Hey everyone, and welcome to the 5th episode, Producing Positivity on the DLF Podcast, Dreams, Love, Faith by Cierra Janelle. This episode is very, very special because I have my Loverboy family, actor, creator, he does it all, Tyler King Jace Jackson.
Thank you. Hey, yo, that intro was dope though.
Yeah.
She said the whole thing, like the whole shebang.
Quick to the point, yep.
She dope, man. Oprah, move out the
A little Oprah. And so basically in this episode, we're going to be talking about, what positivity really means for him and just, all in the world and throughout my life as well. And just, what influences Tyler to be this positive and just to do it all, just the story behind who he is, and how he really wants to make an impact in this world, because that's his whole motto. I know you're talking about it more, but your whole motto is spreading love, spreading positivity. So yeah. So Tyler, if you want to go ahead and start, just tell them who you are, who is Tyler Jackson.
Man, before we even get into that, thank you for having me on here.
You're welcome.
Years ago, you know what I'm saying? We need a million views, we need a million subscribers. You hear me? Listen to me, TV network. You see this? This right here is greatness. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
This is greatness right here. You know what I'm saying? Forget me. I'm on her show.
On my time.
On her time, you feel me? All right, but I'm gonna get into it, man. What's going on, y'all? My name is Tyler King Jace Jackson, and just like you said, bro, I do a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't really doing it saying everything that I do. It's kind of like acting, songwriting. I've done producing. I own my own production company, photography company. Yeah, videography, cinematography, but going into the story of me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy, you know what I'm saying? Humble dude, you know what I'm saying? Young brother from Charlotte, North Carolina, CLT holding down, POP.
From the 4.
704, let's go.
704.
But nah, how it all started was just of course, my parents instilling really just being positive, especially my mom. She always said, give love to everybody, even if they don't give you love, because you never know, one day, that person could come back around. Even if that was mean to you in that moment, they can come back around, you know what I'm saying? Bless your life. And that's always been something that always stayed with me. And just by the fact that negativity it's too much, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, when I used to get stressed out, I used to get bald spots in my head.
You used to do what?
When I used to get stressed out, I used to go bald.
Really?
Yes.
Now stress can actually lead to your hair. It can lead to how you start dressing, everything.
Yeah.
So wow.
Yeah,
young though?
Yeah, I actually have alopecia areata, which means it's basically a condition where when the person gets stressed out to an exuberant extent, say if I got stressed out for a number of days, my hair in some places start falling out. Wow. So literally it was killing me and hurting me to be negative, you know what I'm saying? But off of that, it was just it's just being positive, it always brings good things to you. I bet you can speak to that. Yeah,
and others too, other people around you. So that's crazy because I would have never known that unless you said it.
Yeah.
So because seeing him, because I met you through Praise with the Loverboy film, and I knew you were involved with Inspire the Fire, with Dennis and all of them, because I was actually gonna audition to be in Inspire the Fire. This was back in, I might as well.
That's what I'm saying.
And this was in middle school.
We love you.
Shout out Dennis. Yeah. And this was back in middle school, and I was like, oh, maybe I should. And I remember seeing y'all's faces, but I never met you, in person, but knowing through Praise with Loverboy Film and just seeing, your energy, how it radiated to everyone. You were always, talking, you're always, trying to make the best out of the film, the production. And I would have just never known that unless you would have said it. But positive energy is so important because, it reflects the people around you, and that radiates through Tyler, just sitting here now, it radiates through him, and you can just see it. And you not to boast, not to boast, but it really does. So yeah. And what would you say is who influences you? Because your production company is called
Influence and Legacy.
Yeah. So what would you say, is who's your biggest influence?
Yo, I'm weird, yo. I don't have listen, man, I don't got no celebrity crush. I don't really look up to no celebrity, people, none of that type of stuff. When I was little, my mom, she's her and her family are so close. My dad, he isn't as close with his family, so we went to go see him a lot of times. But when I was a little boy, I used to go all the way to see my granddad. My granddad, he never finished high school, right? And he started his own construction company. And he built 130 UNC Charlotte, which is well known. What's it called? SMB construction. I had to look it up and all that. But yeah, just like seeing him, and he was just such a humble man, helping people. Like he literally had people in a rural town in South Carolina, just helping people out in construction. Like literally, their properties damage costing $50,000, and he doing it for dang near nothing.
Wow.
Just off of the strength that he was so big in that community and things like that. Just watching him raise 5 amazing women, you know what I'm saying? I got all aunties, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no uncles.
Wow, really?
5 girls. I was seeing him raise 5 girls and be so nice and so positive,
yeah.
and just spreading that light to people. Just really affected me in that type of way. And then he got into an accident and got paralyzed, right?
Oh, wow.
Back when I was like middle school going into high school. So then it was just like, I gotta do it for my granddad, because
Yeah.
he used to always call me King, right? King, Tyler King Jace Jackson. And ball player, I used to play football. I was real good.
Oh, you used to be a football player?
I feel like I'm Barry Sanders. but yeah, long story short with it, I didn't really get into like a lot of like positive stuff in high school until like junior year, senior year, because it was just like a stigma on me freshman year that I was kind of like a bad kid. But really all I did was talk a lot. I talked a lot. You know, and then I learned how to be, you know what I'm saying, class clown in a good way, and I was teacher's pet.
In a good way,
Yeah,
right.
Going into junior, senior year. Then I did theater, right? I was always into like movies and things like that before then, and then I was like, I don't really want to do it because I do it outside of school, and then I was like, okay, just to spice it up, let's do theater.
Yeah.
And I went into student congress, you know. She know a lot about that.
Senior class president. Here we go.
She big baller. She's senior class president. I was just on the roster.
I'm the president. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was riding the bench. I ain't had no say so. You know what I'm saying?
But you were up there, you know,
listen,
still.
I was just the poster boy. They said go over here and speak and do what you say. I said, dang, okay.
Go tell them to fill out the survey.
Yeah. Around the school, but getting into it, we did Anything Goes. You said you went to that.
So our drama club, we do like drama club meetups, shout out MC Art Theater, and we went to go see Anything Goes at East Mech, and that's when we saw Tyler. So it's crazy because like now it's coming full circle for us. Well, people who know that we're doing, you know, Loverboy filmed Loverboy. It's coming full circle for them because they're like, wait, that was him? Like that was that guy? And we're like, yeah, that was him. And like, how'd you get connected with him? That's what they say, you know, but it's just all God's grace, you know, being full circle. Yeah. Isn't you guys thing like the wings or I can't, But yeah, so it's coming full circle for sure, because seeing him on stage and then just seeing the energy that he brought on stage, and for us to see you on stage, you know, doing your thing with theater, it just showed that you're a leader on stage and off. So yeah.
That's a crazy story in and of itself, like being positive, yo.
Yeah.
Senior year, right, yo, and going into that, a lot of people don't know I was struggling when it comes to Anything Goes, not with the lines and stuff like that, but there you go right there. I love that.
Hold on, praise is calling.
Hey, Anything Goes.
Yeah, Anything Goes.
I was like into the story behind the story that don't nobody even know about. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we're back, you guys.
Yeah, because someone wanted to call in the middle of filming, but it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. Well, we back
Yeah.
All right. So going back into it, Anything Goes. I'm gonna keep it as short as I can, but like Anything Goes, it was like, before then it was Shrek the Musical, and they didn't know who I was in the theater department. And you know how that go. Like everybody got their inner circle. You know what I'm saying? Even for football, like I had to fight my way onto the roster and the starting spot. It was the same way. I wasn't tripping or anything like that.
Right.
But for my junior year, they thought I was kind of cocky. I was a big guy on campus. I was on the football team, about to be captain of the football team, doing all type of stuff around the school. So they thought that I would just like think I'm good at acting. I'm gonna just come in and take somebody's spot. Really, it wasn't like that. I just said I just wanted to be a part, and I went for a lead role. Didn't get it for Shrek the Musical because she already had in her mind who she wanted for her leads anyway. Like she been with them.
Who did you audition for?
I auditioned for Donkey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I knew she was gonna pick
somebody else
for Shrek, but I was like, that'll play it off kind of good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Chris Rock was Donkey. I'm black.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I can do it too. Right.
I'm black. But nah, I didn't get that role, and they basically thought that I was gonna say, nah, I don't want to be an ensemble. Like they basically said that they didn't have no roles for me. I said that's cool.
Yeah.
I said let's go. I got time. I'm in track right now. I'm not really tripping. So then we did Shrek the Musical, and they ended up giving me like 5 minor parts because they were just like, yo, because we wasn't a read through, and that's why you always do your best on read through.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
Always do your best on read throughs. I was just having fun with it, and it was like read for guard number 1. I said, did my little thing. They was like, never mind. reefer guard number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had like 5 spots. And they said, you want to know what? We're going to combine guard number 1 and number 3. And we're going to make you guard number 1, number 3 at the same time.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Then they said, okay, reefer night. Okay, we want you to be night 3. They was like, okay, he's too short for that position. So I had to play the bishop as well.
Wow.
And then I had to play all this, like 5 roles, all in the same thing. A whole bunch of costume changes. Then they said, anything goes. We want you to be Moonface Martin. That's what she saw. But for my senior year, like my granddad's condition was getting very, very bad. Like it was about to be that time. But it was my senior year, so I wanted him to, you know what I'm saying, stay alive long enough to see me graduate, right? So I was doing my best. We filmed Anything Goes, and I gave him the DVD, and I sat there watching him, you know, watching Anything Goes and things like that. And he was just like, I'm so proud of you, ball player, and things like that. So a month before graduation, let's fast forward to that. My grandfather passed away.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Right? It's all good, man. But when that happened, I remember he used to always be so positive to me, and he was just such a good dude. Running orphanages, helping out orphanages, helping out all these people. Like that really made me just at that moment, because like I'm not gonna act like I was a saint before then, but that just made me like, I gotta do this for my granddad. I gotta build up the legacy, the image. Yeah. Because you know what I'm saying, it's only me and my other cousin. Like it's only us boys, so we're his only legacy as like guys. He didn't have no sons, so we're like his sons. So I spoke at graduation. You know, we did a whole lot, man. But that's basically why I'm so positive right now.
Wow.
Going to the next question. Yeah.
That's crazy. And I know it's always good to have a foundation. I know a lot of my, you know, leadership positions, a lot of my opportunities that I've gotten is because of my foundation. My grandma, she turns 73 tomorrow, and I know, happy birthday. And she is just so important to me because she instills always putting yourself first, even if others around you may not support you. It's always good to make sure you're good first, because at the end of the day, it's just you. But know that your support team and your support system is here for you if you ever need anything. And I just love her so much because she's so like blunt and like to the point, but she really is so honest in a good way, because she just wants to see the best for me and for all of her, you know, grandchildren.
Shout out to grandma.
I know, shout out to grandma. 73 tomorrow. That's crazy. But I understand like that feeling of losing someone that was important to you, because my great aunt, which is her sister. Hi, how are you? Good. Her sister, she passed away, and she was the first person who taught me how to wink. She was the first person who loved to hear me sing, and I always sung for her, and just wanted to, you know, see me grow into the young woman that I am today. So I'm so appreciative of that foundation. I understand completely like where you're coming from, and how important it is to stay positive in this world that could be very, very negative, you know, and there's so much going on where you have to be that light in the darkness. And I just appreciate foundations of having family members, you know, that are there to support you and to always be there for you, here or gone. You know, they're always there. So
shout out to great auntie, man.
Yeah. And your, you know, grandfather.
Really fast, man. We ain't gonna cry.
I know we're not gonna cry. Y'all know I'm sensitive. I'm not gonna say it every episode that I'm sensitive. You just know, okay? But yeah, I'm not gonna cry. But yeah, it's just important. So
I'm about to pat the baby. You know, some people you pat the baby and make them cry.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna be over here.
We're not gonna be the ones crying. Another one of the questions, just you know, what is your impact that you want to make in the world? You know, you're always talking about spreading love, spreading positivity, but what is like that overall like goal that you have for yourself? It could be short term, it could be long term, just something that you want to see for yourself in the world.
It's crazy how life works, yo. I ain't know what in the world I was gonna do. Yeah, I knew what I wanted to do, but like you never really know, cause like when it's crazy, like there's no job description on like those people that really had the biggest impact. Like if you want to think about it, those activists and things like that, but there was so much more. Like Martin Luther King, Gandhi, and those type of people. But my impact that I want to leave is just that impact that, you know, there are still good people out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There are still good, especially good male role models. I need all the young men out there to know like you don't gotta follow into those type of stigma, because I know it's hard out there. You know, people always saying something about you and things like that, but just like to really keep your head up, that type of vibe. putting a whole bunch of like of stuff.
But that's
I ain't done yet. You hear me?
Okay.
but nah, just leave my mark, leave the best mark that I can, and that sounds so cliche, but elaborating on that, just to leave a mark of just like leadership, like achievement, of excellence, not even just for me, because to be honest, like my achievements and stuff like that don't really matter. I'd rather people would know me for the type of person I was, you know, guy that always did his best, never had no scandals, you know what I'm saying, had a great home. You know what I'm saying? Had good children to go out and do their thing, all that type of stuff. Like, you know, mentored 150 young men to go and achieve their dreams and stuff like that. That means more to me. So just to be that type of person in people's life.
And I love that you said, you know, to all the young men out there, because I know a lot of the guys in my life, I know my brother, just seeing that male influence is so important. And I know now maybe to him, he might not see it as much. Speaking for my brother, because he plays football as well, and he's super involved. My older brother, he's in Florida, and he, you know, is acting, and so we're all like, you know, super involved. But seeing that male representation is so well, and that's why I made sure that I had guys on here to know that, you know, your goals, chase after them. Like, it's okay to have goals for yourself and to have a certain image for yourself of being a positive influence. Being a positive influence, and just knowing that there are representations out there for you to be the best version of yourself. So if you could say anything to like the guys that are listening, what would you say, you know, for them to, you know, like keep their head up and
Bro, I would say, bro, listen to me. You got the internet, you hear me? Research, study, go and study. This is for anybody, like for anybody can take this advice, you know. But you can speak more for the ladies than I can. That's why I usually say young man, because you know what I'm saying, it's y'all job to keep them right, and my job to keep the fellas right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna play the middleman and tell who else is supposed to do what. But my advice would be like, bro, just like go find out who you are first, like. You know, before you establish a career, before you establish your life, before you establish any of that, like, you gotta find out who you are. Like, I'll tell you, man, I put happiness over a lot of stuff. Like, especially in this game, you know, we're in the entertainment industry. Like, yo, happiness is far in between in a lot of industries, because when you want to go to the top, there's a lot of corruption and things of that nature. So it's just like, set your morals and your values very strongly. Don't allow anybody to break those. And if you let people break your morals and your values, you broke yourself, and now you.
It's big, yeah.
And now you're not who you really was set out and meant to be. Because once you break your morals and your values, you do anything at that point. Because if you can't stay in your morals, if you can't stay in your values, if you can't say, oh no, I'm not breaking this rule of doing this or doing that, then what do you really have?
Right.
You know. So stay set in that. Do right by people. You know. Like don't be chasing this quick money. There is no get rich quick scheme. There is no scheme to get rich quick, dog. There is not. There's not. When it's supposed to happen for you, it's going to happen for you. But find what you love over everything. I love film and things like that. So guess what? I bought a camera. I got
invested
good at taking
in
pictures.
yourself. Yeah.
Got good at taking pictures. Started taking pictures. Next thing you know, I bought a camera. Praise is like, oh snap. This person, you know what I'm saying? Whoever they are, I don't know who they are, but they said we ain't going with them no more. I want to use Influencer Legacy. I said cool. Now you know Influencer Legacies is the main, you know, production company for Loverboy, you know, and doing a lot of stuff like that. And you never know when it's supposed to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah. Find good people. It's hard. It's hard to find good people, but at the same time, you know, a diamond is rarer than some dirt, you know. You gotta go to a jeweler to get a diamond. But guess what? You can walk outside. We outside right now. I can go pick up some dirt right there. Yeah. Dirt's everywhere. Yeah. But you gotta go special places to get a diamond. That's what people are. You gotta go special places to get diamonds. Find your diamonds. And it's so important. That's good. And it's so important to, you know, protect your peace, protect your, like you said, happiness over everything. You know, your circle of influence, who the people around you. Like Tyler said, he bought a camera because he's investing in himself. He's investing in the gift that he has. He's investing in his peace, his happiness, in what he loves to do, and that's production, that's photography, creating, you know. And I just think it's so important to invest in yourself, and I talked about that in the last episode, because not only it shows that you're wanting to grow as a person, but it also shows that you're protecting your energy, you're protecting your morals, your values. So I think that's just, what you said was
spot on. It's really important. I know for me, I've had to, how do I say this? I've had to put myself first in a lot of situations in regards to making sure that I'm growing as a person every single day, not doing the same, routine every single day, because that can get boring. It can get tiring, doing the same thing every single day if it's not something that you love to do, and just finding, what I love. Because I can say like I love to sing because I do it every day. And in positions that I'm in, it involves me singing, but maybe that's not something I want to do every single day. And knowing where I want to do it, like my purpose behind it, whether that's within worship, whether that's in, R&B, the songs that I write, but like it's anything, just finding my purpose and finding your purpose, for everyone listening. Because everyone's journey is different. Everyone's path is different.
It's called Sonder.
Sonder?
That's a dope word. Yo,
I don't know what Sonder means.
Sonder, basically, the word Sonder means, and after this, don't forget your thoughts.
Okay,
I'm gonna say the definition.
Oh.
Sonder means basically meaning that you understand that every person has their own and unique journeys in life that they embark on.
I'm gonna use Sonder.
Sonder.
I might have to make a shirt. Sonder, and then definition writer. Love that. Sonder, yeah, the way it sounds. Yeah, no, you told me it. But just everyone's path is different. So like the Sonder that he was saying, and everyone isn't meant to go in your direction. But I love that he said you have to put happiness first, because knowing and finding out who you are while growing into the person that you're becoming is so important, so yeah, that's all I was just trying to say about that, because I really embrace being positive, embrace being having just positive energy.
Just being a Cierra.
Yeah, just being Cierra. Yeah.
Do what I do, dude.
Yeah. So another question was, who, what was the question? I had them written down. I promise I had them written down.
Music.
Yeah. Dude. Who would you say today, is someone that you look up to? I know you talked about, who influenced you, but who would you say is someone that you look up to today that is grooming you into the person you are becoming? Because you're Tyler now, but you're still growing into, because how old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, he just turned 20.
Old,
his birthday was last month.
I'm old, bro.
Yeah, so he's getting old, and not that old. He just turned 20.
I was just joking, but now I feel bad.
Yeah, no, he's not getting that old. But you're still growing, into a man. And who would you say is today, or just some things that you have to do for yourself that that's important to yourself, for you to continue to grow into who Tyler is? All right.
Continuing to grow. I remember
continue
now.
To grow.
Saying,
yeah.
Who do I look up to, and how am I continuing to grow to myself? So I gotta remember that. I'm looking up to Tyler 5 years from now, Tyler 10 years from now, because that was shout out to Matthew McConaughey. I seen that his speech. That was dope. But I was thinking about that as well, because I always say don't ever put people on a pedestal. In certain ways, I take and I'm influenced by a lot. I'm influenced by Dennis Reed Jr., a great man. Y'all need to come to ITF. All I gotta say, you and Charlotte come to ITF. That's all I gotta say. She gotta come to ITF. She about to age. I'm about to age. I'm old now. You know what I'm saying? But Dennis Reed Jr., my lead mentor, literally the program's called Lead. When I was in high school, Mr. Ruben Moore and Mr. Jonathan Janis, shout out to them and what they've done for me, growing me. Who else? My pops. My dad, seeing my parents be married, that really influenced me a lot, on how to be a man, and later on be a father and be a husband and things like that. Who else? My mentors when I was at CP, Willie Williams, Dr. Fox, all these type of guys. I can't really say no celebrity, but these are unsung heroes to me that if nobody else know them, I'm gonna shout them out. Yeah. I know them. They impacted my life. And what am I doing to grow myself?
To continue to grow into who Tyler is becoming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the man you're becoming.
Man, keep on going on the path. Do what you love. I'll tell you this, man. Don't I say what I do now that I didn't is do like I was trying to find different things. Quit trying to go too fast.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Patience.
You gotta take time with yourself and just keep on taking time with yourself. Because every time something bad ever happened to me was when I was rushing things. It never happened when I was sitting down,
taking the
gathering
time.
myself. Yeah, you know. And it's like the 5 P's, and always the 5 P's. 5 P's save me and everything. Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Say it one more time.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You know, and like Dennis be put me on the spot. Like that's like the 5 P's right there. Like we go somewhere, he'd be like, oh yeah, show up to this event. I'd be like, I get there, and they said, okay, I want you to do a monologue. I'd be like, do a monologue
On the spot. Yeah.
I said, all right, cool, get in.
Right.
And then I go up there and I do it, you know, and it's just like, and then focus on you, you know, because in them same moments, like other people freeze up. Like I used to study people so much, and I was like, why am I studying them? I should study me. I started studying me, and I started doing me, and then things started working out more and more, because like the worst thing that you could ever be is try to be somebody else, because guess what? You gotta be yourself.
Yeah. And
when you focus on other people, it draws away from you, you know. I dress like this, people like, dang, I was just professional, you dressing like this and like that. I dress like this because that's what I portray to the world.
Right.
And like literally I like those type of clothes, things like that. I don't really like name brand. I'm wearing Ralph right now, but I want to hide it. But yeah, just like push yourself, and I would say, and that's what I do. I just push myself. I'm not too hard on myself. Things are gonna work out, yo. Like, don't get stressed.
In due time.
Yeah, stress will kill you, bro. Most of these diseases, like look at the leading cause. Like, it's literally stress. Cancer, stress. You know,
headaches come from stress. Everything.
Like, bro, you stress yourself out, you're killing yourself. Bro.
Yeah.
Maybe the only time I ever stressed was when I was method acting. I'm done with that.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
That's too much. That's too much.
Yeah. And leading into acting, like, what would you say is your biggest advice for actors, like inspiring actors? I know a lot of people, when they're inspiring actors, they actually like study other actors, and like that's good in some cases when you're preparing for certain monologues. But what would you say is like your biggest advice for inspiring actors?
Reach into your past experiences more than anything else. Like, you've been sad before. It might not be in the same category of what that character is going through, but at the same time, if you get booked for a role or booked for anything like that, that's because they see that character as you. Yeah. They see you
I've heard that
as that character. So be you. You know what I'm saying? It's just drawing out those emotions from prior experiences, or drawing out those emotions to inflict that type of character. Take your time with it. More so than anything, you gotta study the craft like every other day. I'm not gonna say every day, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't study every day just because I do so much. Yeah, you do too much, you know. But it's always like every other day I'm looking at something, or I'm doing a monologue, or I'm probably with praise, or I'm probably with Dennis or somebody. Then we just end up doing it. Find other like-minded people, because when you stray off that path, like, you know, a lot of times people ain't gonna be like, bro, you tripping, you straight out that path. They're gonna be like, hey, yo, bro, I'm trying to do a monologue. Like I'm praising you, like, hey, yo, bro, I want to do this monologue, bro. I need somebody to do it. What's up? I'm like, all right, cool.
I'm down, let's
do it. Then it's, okay, yeah, I need somebody to do this. I'm going with the craft and with the art. Okay, let's do it. And that prevents you from giving up. Yeah. Because it's so easy to give up in acting, because there's so many scams out there to prevent you from getting right.
Setbacks too.
So many fake people out there that literally just befriend you to take your spot. There's so many freaking false, fake gurus, fake agents, all type of stuff, bro. And it's so easy to stray out the path, because this is an industry where it's easy to stray out the path, even modeling or anything like that. But you gotta realize why you love it. What is your love for it? Are you going to quit just because that happened?
And remember why you started it too.
Yeah, and invest in yourself. And forget what they talking about. Before you get all the headshots and all that other type of stuff, go do a student film. Like go do a student film. You can take pictures with your iPhone. Your iPhone has good enough quality if you know how to. If you research how to take headshots on there, you can take your own head. You can get somebody to take your own headshots if you teach them how to do it. Like literally, I shoot headshot photos from people and whatnot. Develop your resume. Like you gotta have a resume and all that other type of stuff. Focus on the little stuff, yo. Everybody wants to be like, I want to be a big name on a TV show. I never got into this because I wanted to be famous. I got into this because acting took me to a different place and helped me with my stress. And me stepping into a different character healed my soul. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And behind healing my soul, I love people. Literally what I want to do, the impact. It's all about people to me. Yeah. Making people smile. Like acting, literally, when I see somebody when I put a smile on somebody's face, that is better paying the needs than whatever money that they can give me. And somebody coming to me after the show saying, you know, that really touched me.
Like, you did amazing. Yeah.
You know, one time I got a message talking about, I don't know, you probably don't remember me. I came into you after Anything Goes, but like, you made me laugh and things like that. And I was going through suicidal thoughts at that time. And that kind of helped me to get my mind off of that. And I don't know, maybe if I wasn't there at that show that night, I probably might have done something to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Or didn't receive that message.
Yeah. That type of stuff is worth more, man. It's worth more. And you gotta really like not focus on the money. Because if you're doing this for money, you're gonna be one unhappy person.
Yeah. I know I always heard, like, one unhappy person. I know I always heard, you know, do it for you. And if you can't do it every day without money attached to it, it's not for you, you know, because I want to do something. I want my impact to be on this world. My senior quote is actually like, my legacy will inspire others, because I know that that's a word right there. and I know that, you know, my life is worth so much more than just what I'm doing every single day, but it's to make an impact on others' lives, because this world is full of people. You know, like, we see people every day, and it's not to people please, but it's to make an impact so that the world is different. It's making a difference. And I know my favorite part of acting is becoming like a different person for 2 hours. Like, a character, you know, being a character is
Dang, Angelina?
Yeah, I know. Angelina, Candy Bear, Ancestor, it goes on. But I'm just so grateful, like, for you bringing up Angelina, like, so grateful for that opportunity, because a lot of people don't know. I don't even know if I should. Yeah, I'm good. We set out, you know, auditions, and I wasn't the original Angelina. And, you know, something happened, but I was a week not in the film, and in the film the week later. So me just, you know, wanting to help out with marketing and telling Ray's like, hey, like, I'm here for whatever you need, and I help write, and just like whatever you need, I'm there, I'm good. And now I'm acting in it, acted in it. So yeah, it was just like really good opportunity and experience, and I'm forever grateful. But I think that's just like my biggest thing, is making a difference and becoming someone different, to like have that reaction, like you said, like that, oh my God, you really touched me, or like, that was amazing, you did so good. There was a show, well, now I'm rambling, but there was a show.
I was rambling.
Yeah.
Going on and on.
There was a show, it was called Our Place, and it was a one act that my school did. And shout out Donald, because he knows the story. His character was like an older brother. He had an annoying sister, and the sister was bothering him, was real like chaotic, and the sister, they were on a boat with their family, the dad, the mom, him, and the sister. Have you seen Our Place? No? Okay. So
I guess he was a sister.
Huh? No, me? No, I was watching.
You watching?
Yeah. So I wasn't participating.
Shout out to you, Donald.
I know, shout out Donald, because he played the older brother. He had headphones on, he wore dark clothes. Like, you could tell it was a really like depressive state for him. And he portrayed it so well. But the sister, bubbly, full of energy, like not really like paying attention, just wanting that attention from her brother. And so they were on the vacation, and they were on the boat, and you know, he's tuning her out, and the sister ends up falling off the boat and dying. And the emotion that he had after that, because think about it, he didn't hear her because of the headphones, so the emotion that he had reacting to his sister dying in the play, it was awesome. Like, I cry, like I'm emotional, but I never cried over a play or over a musical. And when I tell you I was bawling in the audience, I was bawling, because just to see him portray that character so well, it just reminded me of my siblings. And after the show, I told him, like, oh, I'm just saying, shout out Donald, because after the show, I told him, like, oh my God, you did a really good job. Like, this is making me see my siblings in a different light, like making sure, not like paranoid, like always stay next to me, but like making sure I'm aware of my surroundings, aware of my siblings. It was so powerful. I hope maybe I can like insert a little clip, but it was so powerful. He snapped. Yeah, shout out Donald.
I don't know you, bro, but you know what I'm saying. We already brothers.
Yeah, but he really snapped, and that was just one of those moments where it's like, man, like theater can make an impact. Showing emotion can make an impact. And it was just eye-opening for me, honestly. Like, I know it's like kind of cheesy to say, but it was really eye-opening for me. And it like really takes a lot to like have me crack over an emotional scene, or even though I know I'm sensitive, but it really takes a lot for me to crack over a movie or a play, to really like get the message. And it was amazing. So yeah. With acting as well, what would you say is something that you look forward to with your production company, with yourself as an actor? What are some of the things you're looking forward to?
The things I can't see. It's always
No,
been exciting
yeah.
to me, you know? Because really, in the journey of life, I done figured out already, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. And that's so exciting to me because, you know, God's plan is bigger than my plan.
Yeah.
You know, and whatever goes on, like behind the scenes or in front of the camera, it's all a story. I love the journey.
Yeah.
You know, the journey is more important because without the journey, man, that you know, I've had moments. You probably had moments too, where it's like, okay, snap. It took this long road to get to this thing, and it felt so great for this achievement. And then the other time, you got the achievement like it was nothing. You was like, but the one that you got the achievement, it was a long road. That's the one that you cherish the most.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the journey. Like, this journey is going to be an amazing one. Like, even for that, like, I'm excited for Inspired to Fire. And yo, see your quote. It's funny because that got Inspire in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Connection. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come to Spotify. Okay.
A little promo.
But nah, everything that I'm doing with Inspire, the Fire, is just amazing. Dennis really took me under his wing, you know. Everything I'm doing with Lead organization, it's so crazy because that's going down too. It's like my roots are in Charlotte, and then it's like, yo, I'm about to make it out and move it out. But really, we can make Charlotte a place where it's a destination. There's no reason why we got so much talent in Charlotte. So many people come out of Charlotte and they act like they don't have no place to go to level up, and they feel like they gotta go to Atlanta, they gotta go to Los Angeles, they gotta go to freaking New York or somewhere else to make it. That makes no sense to me. Yeah. And with Charlotte
right
being
here.
as bright as it is, and just making sure that whatever God's plan is, that it just aligns with my work ethic. You know, I'm excited for you. You know, you going off to college. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying? It's like watch y'all go off to college. You know?
It's okay. If I invite you to graduation, do not cry.
I'm old. They're like, who is this? Is this a family member? He look a little bit too light to be in the family.
No. If you see my mom is dark skinned, my brother's dark skinned, my little sister, she's my Yeah, you look a little too light.
Yeah, they gonna be like, who this? The distant cousin?
Yeah. He's kind of a little too hot. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But nah, it's just like I'm just excited to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Not even just what I see. It's not even about what I see, because like
future is big. It's big.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never would have thought it would end up like this, but you know, leading with love and leading with positivity, things happen. You know, always making sure your glass is half full instead of half empty. That's the difference between doing anything, and never saying I can't, and always knowing that I can and I will are so powerful, and that your word that you speak to yourself is so powerful. Like just like
positive affirmations.
Stay positive, man. Really, and that's the baseline of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Stay positive.
Stay positive. I always
stay positive. Stay positive.
What do you say?
Stay positive. Now let me back up.
But I always say, you know, love and live without limits. Love and live without reservations, because life is too short. And that's so cheesy, but life is really too short.
In fact, I'm already 20. I'm old now.
Already 20.
I remember when I was like 4.
Not 4. Yeah, no, I turned 18 in July, and I'm scared because I'm going to college like 1 month after. So life's going on. My brother just turned 21. My grandma's turning 73, like I said, but life is really, you know, going on. And yeah, just continue to love and live without limits, because that's the most important thing, to control your inner peace and to stay positive. So yeah, is there anything else that you want to say?
Man, she done said all. This is her show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
I'm just here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever Denzel Washington said. Y'all gonna do this to me?
No, but
You just live here. I'll run here. She running here. You know what I mean?
he's running it in this
here.
episode.
I'm just here, man. But nah, I would just say, man, I've been talking a lot, man. Stay positive.
Yeah.
Let the journey begin.
And I'm so appreciative thank you for seriously coming on this episode. I know it was not like last minute me asking, but I really wanted you to, be on the episode because of the energy that you bring, the message that you bring. And I'm so appreciative. So thank you so much. Everyone to come back. Let me know.
She's ducking and dodging me. I don't know. I can catch you on her time.
Yeah. It wasn't a struggle, but we're here. We're here. Yeah, so I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much. Everyone, continue to look out for the website drop. It's coming very, 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 very soon. And continue to look out for updates on the episodes every Friday. This has been the DLF Podcast, Dreams of Faith by Cierra Janelle with Tyler King Jace Jackson. I meant to ask, is that your actual name?
Yeah.
Tyler King Jace Jackson. Wow, that's long. My full name is Cierra Janelle Reynolds Brown.
You see, we both got full names. Oh, we twins.
Loverboy family for real.
We twins. Full names.
Thank you guys. From 4. Yeah, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much for all the support and the love. This is in the DLF Podcast, Dreams of Faith by Cierra Janelle, producing Positivity, episode 5, and I'll see you next week.
We out. Shoot.
Love you too.